Chris has a headache. And it's looking kind of dire. Oh, hello, it's me, Chris. I'm gonna lose this attempt. I don't see a way to get there. I have 3 more settlements, and to like get enough seals, I would have basically had to have gotten obsidian boxes from all 3 of these, I think. So like, even if I ace all of it, I'll get 21, which is not enough. And now we have the insane gamble. Now, like, like 65% quicker impatience growth will kill me. Let's just not mince words about that. That's a loss. 40% quicker impatience growth will also kill me. That's also a loss. So like, what do I do? Is the question here. Like, the difference between the two is a lot. And I feel like I might actually need the artifacts because getting any upgrade whatsoever requires them right now. And that could be very important. But on the other hand, I'm gonna lose. So let's just, like, lose. Let's just get it over with. Start with as many people as I can. It has to be Prestige 15, so this game is going to be miserable. But hey. Maybe everything will fall into place this time, and I'll just win. I just, truth be told, I came off of like a year 10 game. That was painful. That sucked. Let's just be clear about that one. And this is gonna suck more, probably. Gathering speed decreased during the storm. Reputation doesn't lower impatience during the storm. That can be very tricksy. Villagers consume twice the amount of goods using services. That's never gonna matter. Every villager that dies instantly turns into a blood flower. Hopefully that never becomes relevant. So the forest mysteries are actually kind of nothing this time. So that's nice. We got that going for us, at least. Now we just have to hope for good blueprints. That's a good one. Herb Garden is a very good choice, just in general. I happen to get the Spices Cornerstone. This goes really hard. Beaver House might also be a good option, just to keep them happier. It's very tempting to click that button. In fact, I think I will. That's gonna make it so they stick around a lot more. Manufacturing is certainly a thing that I could have. And I guess I will, but sucks. Don't like it. So if I had to choose 3 words to describe my current my current feeling of my chances of against the storm, sucks, I don't like it, would probably be the ones I would choose right now. Cause I don't think I'm gonna even get close to winning with the insane gamble. Well, the irresponsible gamble. It's not an insane one. The insane one would have been clicking on the fragments. Now, I was really hoping I would start with a human so I could put them on the hearth and be okay. We didn't, So that could mean somewhere between we're doomed and not doomed. I have a headache. I'm gonna be not super great. Oh right, I only get one cornerstone now. Oh, that's fun. Titan Belt's pretty good though. I forgot on P15 all of your choices are decreased massively. I hate it. But it is what it is. Titan Belt's not bad. It certainly opens up the ability to do trade routes a lot easier because I don't have to dedicate resources and time to provision packs. So that's some benefit. How are we doing on wood? 31, that's not a lot. I need at least 45 to really actually get speedy real estate done. We have a lot of beavers though. Maybe we'll be fine. Impetuous Explorer or Blue Metal? Or Relics? This is very good. Crystallized Dew may never happen this game. I hope it happens this game, but it might not. Is this worth the risk? Maybe. Basically just pop open Glades, see if I can bash open some Glade events and call it a day. Oh boy. I guess this. The rewards are just better, but like, what do I do here? Lost in the Woods is an easy choice at least. Alright, gotta pop into Glades real quick now and find some Glade events, whate'er they may be. Be super nice if we got a bunch of useful ones, but, you know. Like a lot of things that probably aren't gonna happen. Oh boy, do I ever miss my upgrades. Alright, we have found the Drizzle Geyser and some stuff. Not ideal. I think I pop into the Dangerous Glade. I mean, it's guaranteed to have at least one event because it's a Dangerous Glade. It has a Dangerous Glade event. I should have popped into this one instead, but it kind of doesn't matter that much. Okay, fertile soil. We also have this thing. This is like, man, these goods suck. This cache sucks. Let's be clear about this. It's like, oh look, you can get more resin and some eggs. Oh boy. Sure do love that. Oh man, it's really rolling in it now. But I'm probably gonna have to open that up just to get the Glade event thing done. Which I hate, but you know, too freaking bad for me, I guess. I'll need the trade post to exist pretty darn soon. Just so low on people right now. It's not great. Which is also kind of my fault because I took an event that gave me some fragments, but gave up 2 people, which is a big deal, and you should not do that willy-nilly. Hi. Okay. These count. This is good. Obviously we burnt this to the ground, because the other option is killing people. Minor problem is we're gonna get 315 hostility out of this, which is a lot. It's kind of a lot. Well, we don't have to worry about trading, I guess, if we've already got the solution on us, which is just, you know, douse it in oil and light it up. Boy. So, if I rebuild that, I open that, tear that down, that's the 3 Glade events I need to do. And that's pretty easy-ish. Let's actually swap you out here. Alright. Instead of exploring for a better cache, I'll just take what I can get. I need you to make fabric really badly. I'm going to misclick approximately 1,000 times before you actually make it, but whatever. Yeah, so the hostility increase here is, no joke, that's for darn sure. I'm probably gonna have to start it sometime in late drizzle, or late storm, just so that we, you know, don't have people flee to the hills because of the high hostility immediately. It's probably a bad thing for that to happen. So on that note, let's put down a bunch of shelters and upgrade the hearth real quick. Gonna do the pseudo pretty thing then. Gonna do that real quick. I can just pull this. Oh, I didn't. Gosh darn it! I didn't set it to see Marrow. I'm a moron. Anyway, I could pull the Firekeeper off of the hearth, which just to get him to build stuff, which is sure does feel weird, but could be okay. Be you instead. You're close enough to the camp that you'll actually grab some of the plant fiber from it to start making stuff, so that's good. Just deliver that so we can get the ruins starting to be rebuilt. It's gonna massively delay my my workshop, unfortunately, but you know, there's more pressing issues. I have a timed event, and it's ticking down, and it's bad. Anyway, I'll probably cut all woodcutters during the storm, and we'll take care of a bunch of stuff during that. Okay, we can run 2, that's something. We'll get like 2 people over here to rebuild the bakery real quick. Hopefully a house or 2 gets up pretty soon. That'd be cool. At least the fertile ground is nice to see. And if I can get Impetuous Explorer done, I can get a new blueprint, and then we'll be like, oh hey look, we have stuff we can get done. Sell my very limited bricks. Might not do that one. I think we just fast forward until this is done. As the Glade events get done, more people will pop in. What's the downside to this? Light Rot Cysts increase hostility, which doesn't do anything. The impatience point might kill me though, so I do definitely need to take care of that. That's for sure. Okay, you're done with that event. That's good. You guys are close to done with that one. I think I just wait and see who we get on with newcomers, because they are due in 2 seconds. Harpies. Interesting. Will they leave, like, immediately if I bring them in? Probably. Maybe? Maybe not. Probably not. They actually just might. No, not on hostility literally 0. We're okay. We'll be okay-ish. Okay, so that's cool. Let's swap out you with a harpy. To increase carrying capacity, we'll put you in the cache to use that increased carrying capacity to drag more stuff over, and now we have to think about when we pull the trigger on this. Pity I didn't get another fox. That certainly would have made things a lot more comfy for me. Could use Sea Marrow too. Might actually be better if I use Sea Marrow. How much time can we knock off this? About like a minute and a half? That's good. I kind of need the shelters to exist, is the thing. I'd click on Lost in the Woods, but unfortunately that would bump us up a hostility level and people would start leaving and I would start crying. So we can't quite do that. How long do I think it'll... I mean, it only takes them 1 trip from the warehouse with a harpy on it to deliver all the Sea Marrow we need, so like... Surely this trip can't take more than a minute, right? Surely. Okay, housing is up. That'll give us enough of a buffer that I'm okay with starting this. It's not much of a buffer, let's be clear about that one. But it's a buffer. God. They're leaving so fast. That's terrible. And hilarious at the same time. Boy, I might have pulled the trigger on that a little too early. We've got 30 seconds, it's fine. We just wait for... when the harpies are about to leave. And then we unfavor the foxes, and the harpies are still leaving, so I'm screwed. More or less. I think I might be like... 2 seconds too late here. We might just lose a harpy. That's bad. That's generally bad. If I cancel it now, though, we'll be in big trouble, is the thing. That will go off. Yeah, sure wish I could favor the harpies right now, or sacrifice yet more wood, but I can't do either of those things. Ooh, wait, I could pull all the wood cut. Okay. Does that work? Kind of. They might still leave because they're at such a low, you know, thing. Yeah, they left. Dang it. Gosh darn it. Alright. Okay, you're there, that's good. Nobody's getting anything from the cache, but that's fine. That needs to be done very quickly, so I can't really pull anybody off of that. Lumber tax is pretty nice. I'll take that. Well, storm's over. I may as well click on these buttons. Boop. Boop. Awesome. Seller or Rainpunk Engineer? Kind of like Seller. I do have Titan belts, so we can get some free ones going. Need for clothing is pretty nice. The parts and the +1 to fabric is pretty great. Synergizes well with itself. Sure. Smithy or Herb Garden? Probably Herb Garden. I have fertile ground that I'm not doing anything with right now, so probably shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Never mind, we got the plantation. I should have looked the gift horse in the mouth. But we also got flour. We could like start making biscuits and pie like now. That'd be kind of cool. We do have a bakery after all. So that's something. I doubt we're going to actually get any farming done this year because, I mean, for goodness sakes, we're barely hanging on as it is. Hello, Farlef. Sure would like to buy stuff from you if I had money, but I don't, so that's that. It's hard to sell any of these. I could sell the tool, I guess. It's not like one is going to do anything for me. That counts as a trade route. The price is like fine. It's fine. I sure would love to find an encampment of people that I could bring in. Sure would love it if this didn't take 5 minutes to do either. I mean, that's not gonna get done until like mid-clearance, which is a little ridiculous, but you know. Oh well, at least I've got Impetuous Explorer done. We got there at least. Oh, I have enough tools for the well, no tools, but, you know, items for the workshop. That's excellent. In fact, that makes this entirely useless. Once you guys are done with your chopping, I'm gonna drag you over here. Clear out a little space for the workshop right here. It'll be great. You'll love it. And then I guess I just fast forward. Wait for the Altar of Decay to be finished. Could sell him a bunch of resin. I don't think that's gonna help me in any way. Could buy some dew though. Just like barely enough for a fox house. Can I afford that? Is a great question. Sort of. I guess it's worth it. Sure. Keeping the foxes happy during the storm is going to be tricky in the best of times, and this is not the best of times. Maybe I shouldn't be so stingy about using my starting oil. Finish. Okay, they finished. None of that matters now. Chop whatever. Yes, we just wait a while. Could pull one person to build, which might not be crazy, honestly. It's gonna be halfway through clearance before that gets done and anything starts getting built again, so yeah. I could see the argument for not doing that. Oh. That's gotta not exist. Our planks must be used for the workshop, period, the end. Because if they're not, then we won't have enough to... We won't have any place to build the planks to build the workshop, which will just be awkward. Alright, we did it. We got there. Petrus Explorer done. Boom. Wonderful. Y'all are taking a coffee break. That's fine. We can get the Weaver built now, which is cool. That'll be where we make most of our fabric. Can put the provisioner down somewhere. It's kind of fine there. Looks weird, but I have a plan, which is put a different building over here, and that's the whole plan. Yeah, that's fine. It's good enough. Certainly putting another hearth down here feels like a perfectly natural thing to do. Makes this fertile ground a lot more accessible. The bakery doesn't have to travel as far to take a lunch break. Warehouse down here would also be pretty sweet. In fact, I might just slap one right there. It's not terrible. Yeah, if I put it if this is where I'm gonna put the hearth, which I'm gonna just briefly mark out so my brain doesn't explode. Where's the next one? Yeah. That'll be where that goes. The bakery just kind of sits there. Yeah, I think a warehouse like right here is pretty great. Gets us a straight shot over here. I definitely don't mind it. Alright. The workshop exists. That's good. We'll get somebody on that at some point. We sure will. Who? I don't know. I only fought so far ahead. Do we really need the food from here? Actually, there is no food from here. Oh god. Where's our food going to come from? That feels relevant. I guess it's gonna come from gathering during the storm, and that'll have to be okay. Boy, oh boy. Things are tight. Still, we shouldn't... We probably won't run out of food. Almost certainly not. That'd be crazy. Okay. Hostility 1 probably is too high. It's not? Huh. That's a surprise. A nice surprise, though. Bringing in these guys seems fine. Have to pull one woodcutter, but worse things have happened. Definitely need more housing. Throw you in here so we can get that going faster. Throw two of you in here. Well, I mean, actually, I'm gonna need you at the Trappers Camp pretty soon so we don't starve to death. That's an important part of winning, generally. Yeah, this is fine. 4 builders with lots of stuff that needs building in a fairly rapid way. Yeah, it seems okay. Any good trade routes available? Sell a part. I mean, I did get 8 free parts, which is pretty nice, and I'll get 5 from this one. So, like, selling a part is not insane. Though, selling it for 4 packs of provisions does seem kind of insane. Why is it 4? That's so much. And the price is kind of terrible. Man? I want to do seller, I swear, but I don't want to do seller with this level of badness on the trade routes. It's just bad. Those are terrible deals. We don't need this house, actually. Low on food. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm not entirely sure where my peeps are. We have 4 builders, and did they just, like... I guess they all built a road, which, I mean, okay. I need other stuff built, though, is the thing. And I guess you could argue that, hey, maybe you should have prioritized that then, if it was that important, but... You know, that takes brain power that I'm not in the possession of right now, so... I'm blameless. But seriously, guys, I have 4 builders. What's the holdup on the Choppers camp, though? This feels insane. Okay, there's that. Good. Now you guys collect food. Herb garden will hopefully be built with relatively soon. In fact, here comes the guy with the building materials right now. That's good to see. We'll probably throw beavers on that if I had to venture a guess. Just pull them off of different stuff. It's fine-ish. In fact, I should probably do that right now, actually. Am I gonna interrupt your cloth making? No, I'm not. Harpy resolve is low. Are you hungry? You're hungry. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Me forcing you to skip a meal is not ideal. I'll grant you that one. On the other hand, have you considered not being hungry? You could just stop being hungry. One harpy. We're fine-ish. It's probably fine-ish. You there? You're done with the cloth? You were, but then you started a new one. Alright, well, I guess I'm interrupting cloth no matter what today. Prayer book. Here's your cornerstone. Take it or leave it. I guess I'll take it. It is nice. Glade events do take forever and a day to complete, so I guess I won't mind that. I do have a weaver to make trade good packs, so that's much more doable. Disturbing the ancients, huh? I would need to find 3 ancient tablets and cut into 4 glades. That feels impossible. Yep. Just straight up impossible. So I'm not even gonna try. Hello, Zorg.
Hello.
Insect traps would be great if I had a greenhouse, but I do not. Kinda whiffed on your stuff here, Zorg, gotta say.
Valuable.
All of your stuff kinda sucks. And you also, by extension, suck. Sorry to break it to you. I'm not sorry, though. I'm really not at all. I would love to have one of these guys woodcutting, but then again, I also don't want us to starve to death, so which one do I want most? Is the more pertinent question, I guess. I guess I'm gonna lean on the whole maybe don't make people starve thing. Ooh. Oh, this is some good stuff. Cloth here is really good. And the open vault's fun. Ooh. +3 global resolve. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, jeeper gollies. Golly jeeper magoosh gollies. That's really strong. Shoot. I can't handle 300 hostility is the thing. Like, that's -6 global resolve. The harpies will just, like, leave. I mean, it gets solid if I feed them, granted. So maybe I buy some food. What's your cheapest food? Jerky? Sure looks like jerky. Porridge at a close second? Yeah, jerky is your cheapest. What do I need for this nonsense? I need 10 resin, okay. So, what if I sold you 14 of my resin? For how much jerky will that buy me? 3. 3. I mean... Here's the thing. It's enough. Because the harpy will be the one eating it. And there's only one of them, so that lasts 3 entire breaks. Surely I need to buy more, though. This feels insane to rely on that much. And I do have money. So maybe I, like, use my money. 7 is still a bit of a highway robbery situation, but whatever. It's enough. Okay. So in that case, we pull you, get you to the open vault, perform the ritual, and we hope our one harpy takes a lunch break soon. And that's about all I get to do, huh? Sure looks like it. Might be risking the beavers leaving too if they don't get food, but... Oh, never mind, they ate the jerky. I mean, they do that. If there's literally nothing to eat, they will eat complex food they don't like. So... Cool. Maybe I buy more food. Maybe all of this money should go towards feeding people. I mean, we'll get a meat delivery pretty soon, but it's still a lot to risk. Let's just say that. Alright, you're gonna get done in 4.5 minutes, so that'll be done before the storm hits. In fact, it'll be done around mid-clearance, which is, like, fine. Certainly not ideal we have to spend that long with 5 hostility, but... well... If I had a better choice, I'd take it. But I don't, so I can't. And that's that. I should start preparing for the new hearth to exist too. Chopping all that down would be great. I would love it if the warehouse could exist, but, you know. Again, I'd like a lot of things that aren't going to happen right now. Because I'm stretched super duper thin as it is. And I really can't risk pulling anybody off of food production while we're sitting at 15 food. So, you know, minor issue there. I guess if I'm locked in, I'm just gonna sit here and wait for the situation to improve, like I'm playing Oregon Trail. Waiting for situation to improve, ... It's like, conditions have not improved. Oh, you don't say. Oh no! Oh no, it's year 3. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's really bad. You go to the workshop, you deliver the goods, and then once you've delivered the planks, you immediately get to work on the blade post. Yep, good, good, good. Not done yet, guys? Could really use more hands on deck here. Because we're in a somewhat astronomical amount of trouble now. Because I forgot it was year 3, because it felt like it was year 1 with the amount of infrastructure we managed to build so far. At least we're collecting a bunch of roots. That'll be nice. I doubt we'll be getting any complex food made, but at least we won't be starving to death. "50 seconds. Alright, you get making purging fire. And hopefully we get some help for that very soon. Well, that is help. Okay. Harpy resolve is low. Really? That's concerning. I mean, it'll fix itself in 7 seconds, but still concerning. Not ideal. We have somebody that can actually work in the workshop now, so let's have you do that. That would be good. Okay, vault's done. Thank goodness. We're even gonna get some reputation out of the Harpies. Also, hey, that 40% extra impatience increase, boy, that's sure coming back to bite me, ain't it? Because the settlement hasn't even gotten started, and the Queen's like, why haven't you won yet? What's wrong with you? I'm like, it's hard. The game's hard. And she's like, yeah. And you know it isn't hard? Your neck bone compared to the axe I'm gonna use on it. I'ma die. This was doomed from the get-go. Still gonna try, obviously, but my prospects are bad. Let's not mince words. Okay, you're bringing a bunch of stuff we can trade, which is like fine. Make a bunch of trade goods if our buildings ever get built at any point, ever. Sure would be cool if that happened. All right. Alright. We have 5 fuel. We should be, and 3 people fighting the Blight. We should be okay. There's a very good chance we will live. So that's nice for us. Probably should cut a woodcutter or 2 though, just to keep people around. We could definitely use them on building and building materials. That is for sure. So we'll go with that. Alright, Harpies. Our lives are in your hands. Get the Blight. You're done with that vault. You should rebuild the clothier, actually. Because that would be really, really, really helpful. We have some food. Some food exists, so that's good. We have 2 cysts left. Once these 2 get burnt down, we should be in the clear in terms of dying to Blight. Yeah, we're in the clear. Good. Low on food. Yeah, you're not wrong. Just finally take that out, okay? Thank you. Oh, we need so many planks. I mean, unless I get like an order that I can do instantly, I don't see how I live through this. Because I'm already ridiculously high on impatience. Maybe my next cornerstone will be a rebellious spirit, and I'll win through resolve, which will be hilarious. Could happen. A monkey could also fly up my butt. Both of these things could happen. You can't deny that it's not a physical impossibility. you know, has a certain probability that it seems low on its face, that's all. Well, not much to do but fast forward and cross my fingers. Hey, Blight's gone. Cool. Go harvest stuff, actually. We don't have any rain punk going. You're not gonna have any more Blight for another 3 years. Oh my god, deliver the planks, please. Well, I can't help but notice that's not Rebellious Spirit. Still, I'll take it. Bling bling, that's not happening. New clothes might happen if I get a bunch of people that wear it. It's something. I'm certainly willing to sell a bunch of herbs. Can't really use them right now, so why not? Farleth's back. He's brought me nothing. Sure has. What precisely do I do here? Apart from lose, because it currently feels like what I'm doing is losing. I could pop into another dangerous glade, maybe find something that gets me a reputation point in there. Bit of a Hail Mary, I guess, but look where my impatience is. That's all I've got are Hail Marys. Where did all those herbs come from, anyway? Probably an order that I forgot about. Because I am certainly not growing any of them. Alright, what do we find? Escaped convicts. You don't have enough rocks for this, do you? You do. Huh. There's some very expensive rocks, Farleth, must say. You're not pulling punches on the how much rocks cost thing. That's a lot of wood to give up. But, you know, what choice do I have? Not a lot. You're gonna be idle until I can get somebody making cloth. Why don't you go help him start this then? The rest of them, just throw rocks at them. Something, anything. Stormwater geyser, that could actually be pretty helpful. The workshop is going painfully slowly. Well, things are going fine except for the very small, minor, itty-bitty issue of no food. Very minor. Very minor, just so minor. So very minor. Farleth doesn't have any food, right? No. None of that. None of that nonsense. This is a lot of food. I have no way of opening it, but it's there, and that would be cool. I could get sea marrow for it. Do I have a stonecutter's camp? I don't. That's probably a good thing to have. Alright. Maybe we'll open it just for food. That feels terrible, but what does one do? Relinquish your plant fibers, please. We need cloth, and we need a lot of it. Okay, I mean, we also need the trade goods, don't get me wrong. We need the fabric. We need that very badly. Oh, you're both taking a lunch break. That's cool. That's cool. We're not in a hurry. It's okay. 0.75 reputation is not actually going to get me where I need to be, which is awkward. Especially awkward since I can't get enough resolve from anything to get us where we need to be either. Mostly due to a lack of housing. And good food. And food, period. Yeah, a lot of that's hunger stacks, actually. By Jove, I think I see the issue. We really only uncover one farmable berry patch in this entire place. Kinda looks like it. Kinda looks like it because that's the case. Where's our woodcutters? Yeah, you guys get over here, actually. I needs a herb garden to solve our long-term food issues, because we're gonna have long-term food issues. Spoiler alert. Any trade goods I can do? I mean, I can't really sell those because I need to stockpile them for this. This is not a sell, this is a deliver. Oh, is this done? Sort of. We just have the fabric for it now, so that's good. Go fix that. Fix that, we'll make some coats, maybe we'll get need for clothing fulfilled at some point. That'd be good. That'd be potentially life-saving. I don't have a choice. I think I'm just gonna have to sell these and get some trade routes done, because if I don't, I lose. So, you know, the whole, in order to not lose, I need to do this thing, maybe I'll do that thing. Go help build the cloth here. And that will be that for now. Still 2 people short of people who wear coats for me to finish new clothes, unfortunately. But, you know, I can't do anything about it. Boy. I mean, we're getting a root harvest in. People can eat those. That'll clear some hunger. Not, you know, fast enough by any means, but it'll clear some hunger. Alright, you two get to start making coats. You're still making fabric, which is exactly what I need you to do. You guys are still chopping wood, which is great. Hey, proc some more eggs. You can proc eggs from the trees. Get some eggs. I know it's only a 5% chance, but what if you just, like, got all of the eggs? And then we ate those and we were fine. Have you thought about that? God, 1-star food is just not sustainable whatsoever. Ugh. Trade routes. Still can't do trade packs. I need those. Alright. We do have a ton of grain we can mill into flour. So there's something there. Then we use herbs turned into biscuits. Certainly a way to get people happier. And, you know, feed us with otherwise inedible food. But who can go do that? The workshop? I still need everything built, is the thing. Like, I'm so low on planks that pulling these guys off of the plank production feels, like, insane to me. But maybe the true insanity is doing nothing else. Like, for example, there's no way I'm going to stockpile enough packs of trade goods to get that finished in time, so maybe I do need to do 2 more trade routes as fast as humanly possible or lose. Ooh. Could I sneak out a little bit of happiness from the harpies in time? Probably not. Almost certainly not. There's like a chance. That's done at least. New hearth down here. Oh, hey, level 2, we don't actually get any, impatience reduction from reputation gains. That's awkward. That sucks. I'm pretty sure I lose. In fact, I'm almost 100% certain I lose. Yeah, kind of feels like this game never actually got a chance to get off the ground at any point. Which makes sense with 40% extra impatience gain and no humans. Really was hoping we'd roll a human, but that's a shame, ain't it? You can't always get what you want. You try sometimes. You might find you're screwed either way. That's how that song goes. Like, I can't even, like, do a trade route that's fast enough to make me live. It's just you're dead, lol. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, I knew that was doomed from the start. The whole run was kind of doomed. I had some poor luck. Trial failed. You died. Queen's Trial's hard, man. It's really hard. How much does this stack up to? Stacks up to 80 failures. My god. I love this game, obviously. But I'm not sure the developers, like, thought through the Queen's Hand trial very much. No one is going to fail this 80 times and still keep going. It's just, like, not gonna happen. And if it does happen, that person is playing way too much and probably being driven insane. And I like to think I'm not completely crazy. At least for the most part. Boy. I guess this way seems to be a bunch of question marks. Nice cluster around there. Basically just maybe here, bounce over here. Ooh, orders disabled. That's terrible. That's really terrible. Oh dear. Land of Greed probably just kills me. Impatience growing 50% quicker. As you might have noticed, that's an issue. That can be an issue. Maybe I bounce over here. Try to get some easy starts. I don't know why the Queen takes away all my upgrades for this, but you know, she does what she pleases. Anyway, let's start a new one. I will definitely want machinery, so I probably want to tweak up the difficulty at least above Settler. They're swinging the hammer really fast. It's a Nintendo reference. It's very funny. Ask your grandfather. Okay, speedy real estate done. Kaboom. We win. We get these. I mean, I already took the smithy on Prospect, so I'm not gonna take the tool shop. Wait, did I? What did I take? No, I took the smokehouse. Tool shop's great. It could actually be pretty good. Certainly better than the press. Like, I need metal to make any of this work, but there's no better building than the tool shop if you want to open caches. And I do wish to open caches, sir. I do indeed. Anyway, let's see what's in this order now. I could just, like, click egg collection and be done. It's not crazy. Because, like, getting 2 people this early is pretty nice. Yeah. I'll trade some of my food for that. Why not? Alright. Now we have some more people. And another blueprint. It's all coming up, Chris. Well? That is a way to get metal. And I have a tool shop. This might be the time. Like, plantation's great and all, but like, I can't make any biscuits or pie or anything from it until I get, like, I can already make biscuits and pies and stuff with herbs and the roots, so the 2-star berry only really gets me the ability to make biscuits without using herbs, but I've got 2-star herbs already, so like the only thing this is getting me is slightly more fungible raw food, which is like good, don't get me wrong, but might not be what I need here. Speaking of things I need, let's get some production on these roots and the flax. 'Cause that'd be good. That'd be good to have. And yeah, the 2 extra people building and soon they'll be gathering are gonna be big helps. We're really one path short from basic logistics. That's rude. I find that personally offensive. We want the supplier up pretty darn quick. We only need 5 planks, so that's all I will allow them to make. But they can go get making them. There we go. Logistics done. I mean, kind of feels like there's no reason not to turn it in. I could use it to lower my impatience, but boy, if I lost via impatience this game, I would uninstall Against the Storm. Just out of shame. Like, this doesn't, I mean, it gives us faster movement on paths. I guess that's enough to justify that then. We'll spend those rocks on roads. Smelter's great. That gets me metal a lot better than the forester's hut does, and I won't be using my very precious fertile ground to grow metal. That seems better. That just seems better. Definitely leaning heavily on industry that doesn't exist yet. A more confident Chris might call that amusing. But I just lost, so I'm not a confident Chris today. These things happen. Anyway. Not much to do but fast forward, I think. I would love it if I got an open glades order next year. Not expecting it, but you know, cross our fingers, maybe it'll happen. Still need builders, so I'm just gonna leave everybody where they are at the moment. You're delivering a ton of planks. You have no way to make bricks, though. I guess I could use some of my stone, but I'm making roads. And the roads will be nice. I don't want to not make roads. Okay, that's enough planks for that. Just need bricks, and that'll come from the harvester's camp, so I guess I should put you on the harvester's camp so we can get the items we need to build the things we need. That makes some sense. Oh man, Chris, you're so pro at the game. Doing the things that you need to do to get you to win the game. Oh man, I would never have thought to do the things that would get me to win the game. You're just so smart and cool and modest. Oh man. I want to be like Chris when I grow up. Very, very weird with pink hair, kind of androgynous and an oddball. That's ideal. Alright. Newcomers have arrived. Do I take you just for the bricks? I might do. I think I do. Sure. You can build the supplier, and that'll be great. That'll be great. We love it. Yeah. Why am I not making fabric in here? What possessed me to defabricify myself there? I don't know. Anyway, let's see the cornerstone. I mean, these are fine. I don't dislike them. Probably should have taken Rich Glades. I'm not worried about hostility this game. It's Pioneer. It's gonna be pretty easy to manage hostility on Pioneer. And if it's not, I have bigger problems. Anyway. Throw you guys on some camps. 2 builders is more than enough. Get them in the supplier. Oh right, I don't have a field kitchen anymore because I died. I lost and it was sad. It was sad and it made me sad. Alright. You start making planks and we just sit around and wait for our new orders. Uh-oh. Well, maybe we sit around a little less then. Herb garden, some fertile ground is always super great. I guess we'll be chopping into this now. Because I can't not be tempted by the treasure stags. It's just like I could try to force my body to not go for treasure stags if I really tried, probably. But man, it just doesn't seem like it's worth the effort, man. It's like that's a huge effort I would have to put into not chasing after treasure. Like it's what are you even thinking at that point? It's like you could be like, hey, you know, isn't popping into a dangerous glade a little dangerous when you have very little infrastructure? And I could say, yeah, but there's treasure. And then you could be like, yeah, but, you know, maybe the real treasure was the friends you made along the way and not dying. And I would say, yeah, but there's treasure. Okay. Farliff didn't bring me anything particularly interesting. Have 50 roads. I think I already do? No, I'm 1 short. We'll get to it. Restoration or break into glades. I have no idea what's going to be in this one. Like, I'm not thrilled by either of these rewards, so I'm gonna wait for the glade to pop open, and if it's a empathy event, I'll just do that. Granted, if I do that, I'll be 1 glade less towards into the wilds. You know what, whatever. I'll pop that. Because we're opening up a glade, why not get rewarded for it? Seems fine. Is this a paved road? It is a paved road and we ran out of stone. That's hilarious. Our one path was the road we don't have stone for. Oh my. What a silly little coincidence that is. Farliff be leaving. I could sell him a bunch of wood, try to get something going. Beaver Clan support wouldn't be bad. If I did end up making a forester's hut, I'd love having crystal growth. But whatever, we save. We save, we huddle, we're good. Black Treasure Stag! I have caught you, and I shall now release you. Wait, this is an empathy event. I already knew I was gonna do an empathy event. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Oh, copper extractor. Huh. That's fantastic. That's like really, really good. That'll get us basically infinite copper ore, and gosh, we have a smelter for 3-star copper bars and a tool shop to just make a bunch of tools with and then win. That's really helpful. Oh, we also have enough tools to just do this. So let's just do this. Who are 2 people that can be pulled off of whatever the heck they're doing to do something way more important? You 2. Congratulations. Tame the bugs. Get us free bugs. I promise you I'll make jerky out of the bugs if you do. What do you mean that's not an incentive? But you'll have insect jerky. Isn't that delicious? Don't you love insect jerky? I don't think they like insect jerky at all. I think they would like anything else. But that's crazy. Really gonna just turn your nose up at delicious, succulent bug jerky? And I mean, you're lizards, so your nose is huge. It's a big effort for you to turn your nose up at anything. Racist? What are you talking about? Get out of here. Get out of my office. My theoretical office. Like, in my head, I feel like I'm overseeing them from atop the warehouse up here or something. Because, like, how else do I have this big a view of town? I don't know. There we go. Termite nest completed. We did it. We got there. Alright, back to one builder. We're at hostility 0, so like I can't actually do anything about the storm incoming, so whatever. Ooh, what I can do is put some people on the herb garden. Because that exists now. And having that exist is great. It's way better than not existing. That's how I feel about myself a lot of the time. Yeah, let's get those roots made. Maybe also herbs? Kind of feels like it would be wise for me. Well, I mean, we do have a lot of roots here. We do have a cookhouse, so that means I could already be making biscuits. Which would be, Buena. With Bene. Sorry, not Bueno. I mean, Bueno works too, but I also mispronounced it, so... kind of doesn't work, but does. Let's not think about it anymore. Want to put a smokehouse down here. That'd be great. Gotta pop into 3 more glades at some point, because I don't want to delay my orders too long. I would like this game done as fast as humanly possible, ideally. In fact, screw it. Just pop into the glade right now. It's Pioneer. What's the worst that could happen? Oh no. Another one? Oh no. You're going to the Forbidden Glade. Oh no. Well, surely I have to resist temptation now. You're going into a Forbidden Glade. It would be insane to do a Forbidden Glade this early. You have absolutely no infrastructure. You're not even food secure. It'd be insane to queue up those 3 to chop and go into the Forbidden Glade just because you're chasing Chris. Buddy, old pal. What are you doing? Appear to be opening up 2 dangerous glades, one after the other, with absolutely no care in the world. Could you not, though? That sounds really dumb and dangerous. Could you not do the dumb, dangerous thing? Okay, so since you broke into that glade, surely you're gonna reverse course and stop going into the Forbidden Glade, right? Right? Sure. Definitely. I mean, it would be insane if you did that. Right? I mean, you already lost once today. How much more do you want to lose? Like, really now? Are you just trying to lose on purpose now? Are you throwing for content? Is that what's going on here? I bet you're just throwing for content. That's probably what's going on here. Oh, you silly Billy. Oh, that Chris doing things for fun. For fun like that. He's a funny guy, that Chris. Oh yeah. Funny dude. But surely he'll be like, yeah, but this would kill me, so I'm definitely not going to break into that merely for a treasure stag. That'd be crazy. I'm sure he'll reverse course soon. Yep. And any minute now, he's gonna be like, ah, I was just kidding. I wouldn't do a Forbidden Glade on Gear 3. That's lunacy. Who does that? No one does that. Thank God he's not a complete lunatic and he's not going to go into that Forbidden Glade. Right, guys? Right? I mean, look at him. I know he's not even looking, and so he has no way of knowing when the Forbidden Glade is going to be opened, but surely he's got, you know, the mental space. You know, he's got an internal clock for Against the Storm by now. He knows when the glade's about to go in, about to be broken into, and then we'll be like, oh yeah, well, he gotta stop now. Otherwise, he'll break into the glade. See, look, he's already checked it, and, see, look at his internal timer. He knew there is one tree, and now he's gonna tell the tree not to be cut down, right? Right? You're gonna tell the tree not to be cut down, right? Because if it's cut down, you break into a Forbidden Glade, and then you have to deal with that, which is really dangerous. Because what are you doing? You're checking it a bunch, but you're checking it to make sure it's not cut down, right? No? What? But you need to... But if you don't undo that, you're gonna be in a Forbidden Glade, though. And it's not like the penalties decrease. Like, the penalty is just as hard, no matter what difficulty you're on. The only difference is that, like, it takes less resources to solve. But it does take resources, and you have none, so, like, stop it. What are you doing? I mean, the beavers are going to the resource node, like, right now. Like, as I'm speaking. They're about to go to the resource node, and they're gonna chop the tree down, and you're gonna break into it, and there's no turning back after that. All this for a treasure stag? Really? You lunatic. It's a drainage mole. That sure is a lot of hostility, if I do that event. Guess I'll be doing that event. Hey, we don't need that delivered as quickly as I might like. Chase him away. It's fine. Anyway, that was a fun tirade I just went on. All these suck. These are all either superfluous or weak. My principal looking at my graduating class. That's all done with. Why don't you go build? Yeah, I know I haven't chosen a blueprint. Maybe you should have given me something that was worth taking. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna sit on it. Gonna sit on it until it becomes useful. We just need bricks, don't we? Yeah, alright. Swap out of there, go do bricks and fabric and whatnot. Could sack Seamero to speed this up, but like, why bother? It'll be done mid-clearance. It'll be fine. Let's open some new orders. See if we can't get done faster. Trade goods? Like, if I had one, I would. Didn't happen to pop up in any of these, right? Yeah, no. Yeah, nothing as good as that. I think there might be something to making barrels. I can make pickled goods out of it. We're going to have a lot of metal between the smelter and the copper extractor at Cornerstone. It does seem very viable to do barrels for pickled goods. Opens up a lot of other stuff. I don't have a ranch, so my plan of making water skins is not really panning out. Sure. You know what? It's good enough. Still doesn't solve the whole issue of don't have any way of making trade goods, but maybe I'll get it at some point. Kind of won't, though. Maybe if I get the Weaver, I will. Seems okay. What is this? Oh, darn. Guess I'm doing another timed order. Foolhardy man. Ah, how appropriate. But I mean, we're about to get a Dangerous Glade complete right there. So all I have to do is do 2 more. Somewhere, somehow. How hard could that possibly be? It won't be. It'll be easy. It'll almost certainly be easy. We'll be like, oh, look how easy that was. What were we even worried about that entire time? We're worried over nothing. That's how that'll end up. I want this herb garden to exist. I'm gonna need to, because otherwise we will not have enough. Cool. I need planks for that, but I have no spare people. Am I getting people soon? 6 minutes is not soon. What's everyone doing? Important stuff? Yeah. Important stuff. Funny that. What's the easiest Dangerous Glade to get into from here? I guess this one still feels extremely far away, but I guess it's gonna have to do. That one then, too? Yeah, I guess those are the 2, huh? I guess we just kind of deal with it. Enforced Needles is nifty. I'll take that, sure. I could spend just like wood to get some tools. That would get us a couple of caches done, which would accelerate things, and that's the only thing I'm looking for is accelerating things. So why not? Why not just zero out your wood completely? Maybe instead I sell some of the grain I'm not using. Yeah, all that grain that is not getting used. Maybe I pay with that instead. The stuff I'm not using. Yeah, that seems okay. Yeah, God, that's such a long walk. Such a long walk to that glade. But everything else is just like nigh on unreachable. So I guess we go over here. Pop the glade. Get the order. Wins the games. In that order. Oh, I need more people. There's too much to do. Too much to do and not enough people to do it. I could pull a woodcutter, but like, that's just crazy talk. I'd sooner pull a muscle than pull a woodcutter. We have nothing to turn into bricks, huh? I guess I'll need somebody on the harvester's camp at some point then. Or get a stonecutter camp down, which I'm gonna wanna do anyway. And I'll get some free people fairly soon. This'll be done quickly, right? Yeah. We're 1 second away. We're good. Look at that. Easy. Easy game. Easily done. Got a big old stonkin' reputation point. Let's favor the lizards for some rep, actually. That seems great. Tilda's leaving. I think we're fine with that. Yeah. Take care. Thanks for arriving. Well, I'm so glad you came and sampled some of our delicious insects. That's our mainstay here. Bugs. Oh, we love it here. I sure do love just shoving wriggling little insects into my maw and being like, boy, that's really good. Sure do love that one. It's okay. This lizard is bringing in some jerky that somehow grew in a flower. I'm sure that's very appetizing to them. Forger's camp ran out. That's fine. There's way more over here. Just keep getting roots. Pave that road real quick. Alright, everyone's housed, so the Forest Mystery should do basically nothing. Yeah. And it does do basically nothing. It's like he knows what the game is doing or something. He knows how to play the game. Or something like that. Anyway. Da 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 dum 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 da dum. How are we doing up here? About to break into it. That's great. What did we find? We found a farm. That's kind of cool. That's very useful, in fact. We also found a fisherman cave, which I have the tools to beat them down with, so let's go ahead and beat in some fisherman heads. Wait, neither of you are doing anything? What? Okay, yeah, it was just... I somehow caught it at the picosecond where the event was complete, but they weren't unassigned yet. That was fun. What a fun little thing that happened just there. And now that that's opened up, let's get you down here to help out over here, because that's a lot of trees that need to die. And why not have as many people on that as possible? Why not indeed? If we're gonna do Foolhardy Man, we gotta go for it. Gosh darn it. What's your deal, Schlemiel? You ran out of fabric. Huh. Totem? Go and take care of that, please. That'd be lovely. Really need more people. Like, we have so much to do and no one to do it. Alright. Year 4. I'm not using any water is the thing. Oh, they changed this. This used to be rain engines produce blight faster. Maybe it's because that there's no blight on this difficulty level. It's like traders have one less perk or blueprint for sale instead. Interesting. Huh. Oh, whatever, I'm taking money. I don't like either of them, because we're not really using water at all. Newcomers should be here. They are. Huzzah. Just as many people as I can get. Yeah, you too. Come on in. You guys go harvest that. You're making planks, which is needed. You're making fabric, which is needed. You guys can just build the stonecutter camp and then get stone cutting. Perfect. Everything's great. Would also love to make this farm built at some point, but I'll need some planks for that, so I guess I'll just be waiting on that for a little bit. Another totem? Oh no! Quick, we must destroy it! Is that vegetable path in the way of my next hearth? Well, we gotta solve that then. We'll solve it in the only way we know how. picking and eating it. Why is that your solution to everything? It just is. Don't question me. Anyway, it's everyone's favorite time. It's time to make some bug jerky! Woo! Oh, we love bug jerky, don't we, folks? Oh, yeah. Nothing so mouth-watering as bug jerky. We loves us some bug jerky, don't we? Just the other day, I was walking down the street, and I said to myself, oh man, you know, this day is pretty cool, but you know it'd make it even cooler if I had some jerky. And that jerky was made out of insects, termites, to be more specific. Termite jerky. You know, they chew into our wood, and then we chew into them. It's like a beautiful cycle of life or something. Yeah, that's the ticket. Cycle of life, that. I'm gonna put someone on the herb garden here. They're not gonna get much done this season, but they will get something planted, which is enough. Guess I could pull a harvester, too. It's not the craziest idea. More people on food production tends to be good. Is good idea, not bad idea. The Forgotten Temple of the Sun. Well, I don't have enough tools for that, sadly. But I could make enough tools relatively soon, once these bricks get made and delivered. So maybe I, like, just plan on that. It'll be fine. It's probably fine. Sure. Just need to make sure the smelter gets built before anything else. Easy peasy. Provisioner's not made for bricks, is it? I forget. Rain mill's kind of meh. Leather workers, I mean, something to the leather worker, if just for better fabric. I mean, like, the rain mill's time kind of already passed. I have, like, plenty of flour production, and 1-star building materials and scrolls do not excite me. I guess it's the leather worker. It's kind of a go, but oh well. Might actually do to buy tools. I am on a somewhat strict timer, but this is also only takes a minute and a half to complete, so how strict is the timer really? Oh yeah, new Fishman totem. For Gore! Thank you for that reminder, my dude. Alright, you have made the bricks. You are collecting the bricks. Excellent. Go build the smelter. And I guess I don't need to double you guys up quite so aggressively anymore. Go collect wood that is in the way of our buildings. That seems a better use of time. Irony is I put the woodcutter in the way of my buildings, but we're going to ignore that. We're going to ignore that and continue to delude ourselves into thinking I'm good at the game. Oh man, Chris, you're so good at the game. It's awesome. You're awesome. Thank you. Oh, you're so right. Ugh. So nice you being so right at me all the time. It's great. Love it. Love that for all of us in general as a society. How close are you guys? Pretty close. I may pull one of you off the warehouse, get you on the smelter, just so that we can accelerate the tools, because we're on a pretty strict timer. And I can't wait around for that forever. How many do I need? 4? Yeah, I just need 4 to solve that. God, this game's easy on this difficulty level. I should also be favoring the lizards to get a bit more reputation. Because I want to accelerate this. Darn it. Alright. I guess it will do to throw somebody in the tool shop now. They will collect some logs and then they will grab the copper that's being smelted right across the street. And that'll all be good. Eventually we want to turn this into flour because I'm sure the cookhouse at some point in the future will exist. Just need some clay to turn into bricks. Yeah, you're slowly doing that. That's fair. One less person on the harvester. I mean, like, I've got plenty of flax right now, and I need clay, so it makes sense to swap you over from collecting flax to collecting clay. So instead of a 20%, 50% chance of getting clay, we just get clay. The end of the end. Thank you very much. Makes sense to me. Oh, lizards. You ran out of jerky and now you're upset. Why can't you be not upset? I don't have either of these. Basic rights maybe will be doable, so we'll take it. Green Punk Enthusiast is kind of laughable, but I have opened up a bunch of glades, and I think I have one of every water type, so yeah. Let's just build those. We'll build them and we'll get Rain Punk Enthusiast done exactly that easily. How's the tools coming along, by the by? Slowly? That's fair. I would love it if you times 2, just randomly. Yeah, no. I didn't think you would. Getting ingredients, that's fair. Okay. We forced delivery, so as soon as he's done with the tools, we send them over here. Get those tools to excavate, not evacuate, although in a way it is evacuating, I guess. Once the tool's done with the tools, we'll be good to go over there. Everything will be hunky-dory and everything will be perfectly good and I won't have to worry about anything and I can pretend I'm good at the game again. It's your problem. I'm neglecting you. Okay, well, yeah. It's fair. I could have fewer people in the smelter now. We do have an absolute absurd amount of metal, and we're not using it for much, but the tools that we're already good on, so yeah. I can see reasons to not do that. Wouldn't mind a road going out here just to make them go there a little bit faster. In fact, I should probably just throw somebody on this right now so they start delivering the tools. They're gonna have to make a couple of trips anyway. It makes a certain amount of sense to me. We are at hostility 2, which is not ideal. Just cut a woodcutter and we call it a day. Good day. You've delivered the tools. Good. We're all done there then. You deliver the last of the tools and finish this up in the next 6 minutes. Thank you very much. Wouldn't mind another human over here on the herb garden. Just so we have stuff to build to make biscuits out of. I guess in a way it's building biscuits, but, you know, it's absolutely not how that phrase goes usually. But it could. I mean, it's not like it's illegal for the phrase to be weird, right? Or is it really, or is mispronouncing things illegal in Biden's America? Chris, you're weird. And silly. Thank you, I am both these things. I'm glad you noticed. If we had more people, we could maybe win on year 5. That'd be pretty sweet. I certainly would enjoy winning on year 5 a great deal. What do we got? Guild catalog is not bad. It's takeable. It's most certainly takeable.
Papa.
Hey, you want more insects? Oh, we love insects, right, guys? Right, of course we do. Everyone loves it. I may as well take mold supply here. There's kind of no reason not to. Farmer's pack's also pretty great. That makes the farmers take basically half as many trips from the farm to the warehouse, which I like a lot. These guys, it's fine. Got up to that magic number of 6 beavers. Finally. And then what do we do? Get you harvesting. I could get another person in the tool shop. Maybe a beaver, so they're happy there. Make sure they have a steady supply of bars, make a bunch of tools, open a bunch of caches, win the game through caches. I do have 7 of them uncovered, so it sure does feel like it's very viable to just make a ton of those and be done with it. So yeah, let's have like 21 be the cap or something. Seems okay. Then we'll queue up one? Sure. Who can go do that? You, human, go. Open that. You'll get the tools for it soon. Trust me. That'll be done soon. We'll get Foolhardy Man done. People will even put down a monastery, and people will be like, oh man, that's pretty cool. We sure do like having religion around here, and I'll be like, yeah, that's why I put it down. Aren't I nice? I'm a nice Roy. There we go. Foolhardy Man done. Boom. Temple's cool. Though I'm not worried about hostility even remotely, so maybe it's not that cool. Can I get Clan Hall just for Ancient Ways? Explorer's Lodge also pops open Brawling and Education. Can't do Education, but I can do Brawling. So why not take the Clan Hall and actually get a bonus from like gathering camps and stuff? Wouldn't that be smarter? Yeah, probably. You don't have to rub it in. I don't have to throw it in my face and be like, hey, why don't you do the smart thing and not the dumb thing? Well, because it doesn't always occur to me. God, Strawman viewer in my head, you're so mean. You're such a meanie butt. A meanie and a butt. Anyway, where do we put the monastery? Like here, I guess, is fine. Not a lot of space around anywhere for it, but sort of works over here. Maybe once this tree is gone, we'll put it right there. I kind of like it. It's got like, it's kind of centered in a way.
Hello.
And where else do you want to, what else do you want to have happen in a monastery besides being centered? It's a little meditation joke for you there. It's very funny, trust me. Alright, Zorg's gone. We don't care. We have some skewers. Basically, make anything into skewers. 30's fine. We also want to make biscuits. Out of herbs, I want plenty of those. Basically just want to put a ton of people in here. And I'm sure the Drizzle Geyser will exist one day, someday, at some point. And on that day, friends, I'll pipe that up, and it'll be great. But until that glorious day comes, I'm kind of just stuck here, waiting around for things to happen. It is what it is. Why don't you go collect some clay if you're going to sit around waiting for clay? Why don't you actively get clay instead of sitting around for clay? Take control of your own life, Lizard. I'm not gonna hold your hand forever. I won't be here pretty soon because the Queen will execute me for failing the Queen's hand trial. I mean, what? No, I'll win. I'm not already giving up. I'm not salty about losing yet again today. No, definitely not. Especially not in a public forum. God, no. I'm cool as a cucumber. I'm very cool and normal. I'm glad we'll all agree on that. Not a whole lot I can do right now. Kinda wish I had some more people around, but I don't, so that is kind of that. I could put you in the cookhouse. I definitely need a lot of people in there because we have a lot of food to make. Pull you out of the tool shop. You know what? We don't need tools made that fast. Well, we kind of do, because my plan is to win that way. I mean, I guess if I put it like that, I do want more people in the tool shop, but I could have not put it that way. And then I would have sounded perfectly coherent and sound like I have a logical plan. Just because I didn't and I don't doesn't mean you should be like, oh, Chris doesn't have a plan and it's kind of weird and he just keeps talking too. Like, has he taken a breath in the last 5 minutes? I don't even know. He just kind of keeps yammering sometimes. Is like, are we sure he has a headache? Because it sounds like he's just, like, going crazy. Is he going crazy? I bet he's going crazy. Well, dear viewers, you don't get to know that. Also, I took headache medicine, so it's actually pretty much gone now, which is nice. Definitely could use more people, though. There wasn't like an encampment I missed anywhere, right? No. Probably would have brought them in already if I had seen one. Because I'm not completely brainless when it comes to tactics here. Yeah. Just kind of waiting for things to happen now, more or less. More or less. Alright. I guess I hit the fast forward button. Feels slightly bad that plan win on year 5 entirely on the backs of tools is not going particularly well, but it wasn't going to anyway, so what was I thinking? Yeah. Could get another human on opening caches right now. That wouldn't be like the dumbest idea. I mean, it doesn't really matter who I send out there. Guild house, market, or human house. I haven't been doing any trading, right? Yeah, not so much. The market only hits luxury, but it does give us market carts, which is pretty handy. I think just the extra carrying capacity is worth the blueprint there. Oh, and it slots in so nicely here, we have to do it now. Now it's legally required I do that. We need pipes for that. They're being made right now. So I can't do that yet. Send you there. It's fine. You're collecting money, which is good. I'll take you off the foragers camp. It's not like we're getting a lot out of these routes right now, though it also only has 3 routes left, so maybe I just let that go until it's done. Maybe it's fine. Maybe we don't need to do that immediately. You need pipes and planks, but we're working on all those. It's fine. Here we are, hostilities 2. Sell 50 amber worth of trade goods. Probably not happening, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Building materials can happen though. And I do like the planting and harvesting speed. This is very easy up here though. I just need to like make some packs of provisions and call it a day. Yeah, that does sound awfully easy. Maybe I should do the really easy thing. And Builder's Tool came right back. It's just that easy. Anyway, let's get some packs of provisions made there. Who can I pull for that? Probably you? Yeah. We're not gonna win this year. We don't have to massively produce tools at a breakneck pace if it's not going to get us the win. Let's just work on stuff. Would love it if I had a builder anywhere, and it's gonna be you pretty soon, so I guess we'll just call that good. You're out of clay, my god. I guess you'll have to go here where there's an absolute truckload of clay. I do want it one away from the deposits so that they don't, they can walk around the deposits and not get slowed down too much. Oh, those tiny little efficiency things that I should probably not care that much about, but do. And the new year is here. Mist Piercers and Trade Hub. Fulfilling orders awards 50% less reputation. That's a big change. It used to be you get 50% less reputation from Resolve. But fulfilling orders is much more punishing. So I guess it's either take Mist Piercers or Amber. I'll take Mist Piercers. Maybe there'll be a place where I'm like, oh boy, I sure do want to go in there for the things in there. Because that will help me win the game. Could happen. It's not going to, but it could. Ooh, a small encampment. That's actually kind of nice. Actually don't mind that being a thing. You're done there. Let's build a herbalist camp then. Start collecting mushrooms or whatever. More people is good. We like more people, don't we, folks? Either one. Honestly, yeah, cool. Let's fill out the cookhouse more in that case. Woodcutter camps are already nice and full. We can put you in the tool shop. Make the tools faster again. And sitting on 5 builders right now is not particularly crazy. But for the moment, let's just focus on what we've got. Oh, we have to use the clearance water. Right. Ah, that's a great point, me. Wish I'd remembered that. That's a little whoopsie doodles. That's a you forgot how that works moment. Oh well, these things happen. Alright, pipe that up. We got all the water we want. Now we just have to use it. And for that we need 8 pipes. and it's getting made, so whatever. Mayhap I will buy some pipes from a trader pretty soon or something. Definitely wouldn't mind more people in here. So you have a lot of building and no one building. Yes. There's no nodes that you can exploit whatsoever, despite us uncovering a ton of stuff on the map. It's all too powerful. We can't handle your strongest gathering points, traveler. Our strongest gathering points would put you in the ground. Something something reference that I don't even know where it's to. How are we doing here? That is nice. Pay for the lizards to get some rep. We'll make the pack of provisions soon. And then I think we just have to open up a cache and we win. So that's good. We have the tools, they're just not delivered, so you go start delivering the tools. We'll have the packs of provisions momentarily. Ba-na! Boom, we did it. Excellent. Let's get 2 people on that, in fact. Someone in the warehouse. Oh wait, I lost all my upgrades. Never mind. That's a thing I can't do. Whoops. That sucks. That sucks for me. One, two, three, four. Throw you over there. Let's get this small farm built just for kicks and wiggles. I'm watching a bit of Regimenton, that's kind of his phrase. Plantation? I mean, sure. I mean, if I saved my money, I'd get some more points, which do nothing, so like, oh, I could buy some pipes. If I bought 2 pipes, I could immediately pipe up some stuff. For example, the tool shop and the supplier. What if we just piped those up, used as much water as we possibly can, and just been like, yeah, we'll get Rain Punk Enthusiast done as fast as we possibly can. That'll be cool. We'll probably win via the cache, though, pretty soon, so, you know. It's basically me deciding what kind of victory ribbon I want to wear around my neck. It's like, yeah, but you won, what does it matter? And I'll be like, yeah, but what if I won with more panache? What about that? Did you ever think of winning with more panache? I bet you didn't even think about that. Aesthetics are important, dang it! Also, I don't need to favor the lizards at all, because they've got skewers and they're super stoked. That's lovely. I like it when my people are happy. And housed. It'd be really cool if we housed them too. Can we work on that? We are working on that. That's good. I'm sure that'll get done soon. Dum 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 da dum 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 ba da ba 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 bum bum ba bum ba da bum. Could make some building material packs and work on that event, but again, why bother? I'm gonna win in like 5 seconds? 32 seconds, okay, well. What a gross overestimate on my part. God, I'm terrible at this game. Lizards are now far too decadent to have anything done with them, but it doesn't matter, we're done! Year 6. Not bad at all. And we did the frost modifier, which was just so easy, I barely noticed it was there. So we'll just grab some obsidian boxes here. What's the wandering eremite want? Pay 25 food, gain 5 seal fragments. Maybe? That does mean I can't take one of these anymore. But, like, that might be fine long term. Because I kind of need seal fragments, and at some point, I'm not going to need food stockpiles. Yeah, that sounds good. Losing 5 years sounds terrible, so we're not doing that. Yeah. Cool. Bandit camp, no trading. It's perfectly doable, though. Could also go over here to the Fisherman Ritual site. Just have a 9-year game with no orders. That's what no orders does. Could go to Land of Greed, but that feels like it would kill me. Land of Greed is very rough early on in the game. It's not particularly well balanced IMO, but you know, it's just my opinion. I'm not a game developer, I'm just a wannabe game developer. Anyway, I'm not going to do that today because I've played 2 games and my throat hurts. And I still have that headache just a teeny bit, so I'm going to just call it. And I know a fun kitsune who is playing Against the Storm right now, and that sounds like a great person to send you off to. So I will do that. But first, before I send you off, I'm gonna say thank you! Thank you so much for watching! I appreciate it a lot. You are awesome people. And it was a fun game, and I don't know, it was fun just yapping on nonstop. But it's starting to hurt my throat, so I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. Probably with more Against the Storm as I beat my head against the brick wall that is the Queen's Hand Trial. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just, like, start playing Hades or something. That's a fun game, and I'm okay at it. Maybe. There's a lot of things I could do. I'm not gonna worry about it now, though. I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you very much for watching. Again, appreciate it a lot. I hope the rest of your day, week, you know, your evening, morning, whatever. Look, I just have a good, just be happy. I hope you're happy. I hope everything's good for you. And you take care. Peace.